in one of the most visually stunning and most hypnotic, probably the most hypnotic film ever made. 2001: A Space Odyssey is Stanley Kubrick's 1968 sci-fi masterpiece, and arguably his very best. When I say arguably, it's Stanley Kubrick. I saw this rare clip on YouTube of Stanley Kubrick trying to explain the ending of it, and yeah, I think that's just an interpretation of it, because that's how it is with avant-garde films. It's all up to the viewer's own interpretation of it. And yeah, I think that's 2001: Space Odyssey is no different from it. So this is still probably the best sci-fi film ever made. So yeah, in 1968, the majority of, well, just about all effects had to be practical. So you really wonder, how was Stanley Kubrick able to compose lots of these shots? How is he able to make some of these things look so real and really take us, really pull the viewer into the moment? Because, yeah, he pulls us into the movie so much we forget that we're actually sitting there watching a film. It feels like we're actually in all these spaceships and on all these different planets. Yeah, the movie is it's crazy the way that Kubrick is able to do it all. I have the movie on DVD, and there is making of, but why not leave some things to their own? Why not just keep being said? Like, leave some of the things to our own imagination, and if we figured out how Kubrick was able to do some of those things, sure, it would be pretty impressive, but may lose some of that zest and some of that great amount of fun that we have, like just wondering. It would lose the wonderment that way. So yeah, 2001, we're just in awe from start to finish with really everything. It starts off with the dawn of man. It takes place 4 million years into the past, and yeah, we get to see how technology is made pretty. Like, that's essentially what it is. Like, when he has the big the bone and he hits it, and yeah, it's like the first improvement of mankind. But there's this big black square-shaped thing, kind of like the one that you see up in your corner. Well, it is the one that you see up in your corner, and yeah, the thing, it's a new technological sort of thing, and there it is, 4 million years into the past. But then we jump into the future and we see all this outer space stuff, and it's totally amazing. And yeah, there's some of these different square things that are showing up in different planets, different parts of the world. So these astronauts are going to check them all out. But in the last sector of the film, there's this computer thingy, HAL 9000, HAL. And with HAL 9000, he's a computer, and he starts to misbehave. And he's one of the best villains that you'll ever see. He's just this little, well, you see him up in your corner. That's literally all that we really see of Hal. He's just this computer on this spaceship, and he can think for himself. He starts misbehaving. So yeah. And of course the special effects in this are amazing. But yeah, we never really get to figure out what the ending is all about. But we have our own little interpretations of it. I don't want to say what mine is because, this video's already gone on for so long. So I'll make a video about that some other time. Just know that 2001: A Space Odyssey is the most hypnotic film that I've ever seen, and one of the most impressive films I've ever seen. From start to finish, everything about it I just love. So I'll give it a perfect 4-star score. Please subscribe.